Thank you for the time given to me. My name is Noviyanti ngedo. You can call me Novi. Background. Meaning is a series of activities in the context of serious meaning, excavation, management, and sale of minerals. The extent of excited mean in the midst of the community is a form of community effort in maintaining life through business and interesting income. Meaning in the people who live around it are to complete that purpose is others. With development in area, it brings progress throughout the surrounding community. In addition, meaning has the after of eroding the soil topiates, which is the top layer of the soil, the contain organic matter, but it can also lead to air, protein, and record surface water described. Greatly, sand and stone are minerals that are widely accepted as building materials. Along with is the interesting development in the present earth, the need for sand and stone has also increased so that its meaning of sand and stone in the community has also increased. With the praise of sand minerals in the community does not exist different in construction materials. Besides that, sand and stone materials have become to increase along with consumer demand for sand and stone, which is now increasing. Formulation of the problem. 1. What is the role of the government side in overcoming the delay in community income? 2. What steps should be taken by the community in increasing income? 3. What is the sun meaning model in our village? Purpose of writing. 1. To find out the solution provided by the village government in overcoming the delay in community income. 2. Knowing what strides can be claimed by the community in increasing income. 3. To find out the sun meaning model in the community. Theory framework. 1. Definition of income. Income is one of the most important business in the formation of income statement in business. Understanding for income according to express. 1. Sadikin and Riono. Income is one of the increase in income benefit during the processing period in the form of inflow or an increase in asset or decide in liability that resides in record in equity. 2. Theodorus M. Tunakota. Income is all the result of the company and become the inflow of the company. 3. Navarin. Income is the sharing of the flow after from the activities of the company selling goods and services in trade resulting from incitement. 2. Definition of sun meaning. Part or all of the activities stake in the framework or shares management and express of meaning materials, minerals, coal or gas and oil. 3. Image of sun meaning. Positive image. 1. Increase local people's income. 2. Opening up jobs. Negative image. 1. Increase air pollution. 2. The close of road damage. Research method. 1. Subject and object of research. 1. Research subject Naru Village Community. 2. Research object Pomaleda Village. 2. Data collection method. 1. Interview method. On interface is a variable quotation and answer activity to obtain information. In this paper, I asked several quotation to the people of the Naru. 2. Observation method. Observation is the collection of data where the patient can feel or share in expressing the problem that will be side of discussion. 3. Research instrument. 1. A skill point to in 5 people online. 2. Station to record in Swift resource. Discussion. 1. Definition of income. Income is one of the most important business from framing a profit and loss statement in business. Definition of income according to expert. 1. Sadikin and Riono. Income is a good economy business during the reporting varied in the form of flow rise in asset or decrease in liabilities that result in increase is equity. 2. Theodorus M. Tunakota. Income as all the result of the company and become the liability of the company. 3. Navarin. Income is the various flow of assets from company activities to goods and service in one period recording from investment. 2. Definition of meaning. Meaning is a series of activities in the search, development, management, utilization, and sale of minerals. Meaning has many mechanisms. Here are some definitions of meaning. Among others, the general definition of meaning, which is one type of activity that extracts minerals and other mining materials from with the earth. According to Light Indonesia Dictionary, the meaning of the term meaning is a work of faith and sound on which are dying to meaning. 3. Sun meaning regulation. Sun meaning of the refer to as activities. Sea meaning is a community meaning business activities that must have people meaning permit. 3. In place of sun meaning on people life. The interest of sun meaning has one in place or change on the size, economy, education of the community. There are positive and negative impacts. A positive impact is an impact that provides benefits to the surrounding environment. Negative impacts are impacts that profit harm to the environment. Negative impacts namely 1. Increased air pollution. 2. The cause of road damage in the area meaning. 3. The growth of activities between minerals. The positive impacts namely meaning alters economy income. First, mining activities can increase minerals income. Second, the evaluation of family need. Business on this expression, it can be considered that in measure answer to measure people's income is the economic situation and the fulfillment of the need of some meaning family. According to the chart and totem, the model is divided into 3 meanings. That first model is moved as pronoun, stake, or statement. Expression on the way the two models are said are cited word containing present social third 3 model are often used instead of the theory word to explain sense in some meaning can be down into the convention and mechanic way of asking mechanic. Namely, the example ladder and meaning bulldozer is mechanic carried out in the following manner. 1. Stripping is the activity of removing the fireboard using heavy equipment. 2. Expansion in the form of draining and taking and from the house and clothing it a fair location. The loading after the excavation process of the sun is allowed is live and move living until 4. True living is a living activity and moving the sun expired material from the expired sea to the cosmos by adding conventional meaning through is down by adding simple to sliding a crowbar and ember. The traditional meaning method has the following stage. One stage of preparation for this praise begins with the traditional or various types of mini equipment in two strap. Exploitation or excavation activities carried out at this task are generally in the form of the mining or sand excavation of which the strike of transportation at this time the need to be constructed are when heavy equipment start to enter the mining looking to the lift water. As this submeaning is closed, the form conventional sun meaning model consists of the presting state of excavation and transportation. 4. The role of the government in addressing the income of the community. The government is the person who did the right with the community and of course income provide are a role in a very implied materials of the effort made by the government such according with the subdistrict government to the kind provide a size or job fetch to people who express desired income that are for made by the village government, namely involve the reverse of villages and infrastructure and service in the village and the government can provide access in the form of besides helpful to the community. 6. What steps are taken in increasing income? First, learning to improve abilities and skill in others' face because sun is natural result the con be reside and will route of its construction meet. 2. Must be able to have high education and that always express the sun meaning is a profit state. Collision. Beside on the above expression, the reader can accomplish the following meaning activities carried out in narrow fields as to sun meaning models, namely, first, the manual meaning model is which mineral are simple to in the process of excavating, spanning, loading, and transporting. Second, the signal meaning model where the miners as a fee equipment, namely in the process of the plantation, during exploitation and transportation. The economy impact felt by the mining family, namely first, some mining brings sons to the income of the mining family and also provide a more steady income even though the income is a station. But some mining activities bring rise to minerals even to through they experience insufficient. Secondary need also increase after following the sun, so heat income made a credit net such as materials, television, and refrigeration. Suggestion. Beside on the discretion and clauses above, the suggestion from the out are 1. There is a need for a permit to carry out a sun meaning business spade in station requirements. 2. It is necessary to pay attention to the information in the sun meaning business area. 3. There needs to be more compassion and social inter- interaction between others meaning groups so that God's communication is stable and does not size the voice. 4. Lay to improve habits and skill in others' fields because sun is a natural resource that can be refined and be wrought out if is conscious self-made. Thank you for your attention.